It's already bad. It's already bad, man. This Neovirus sucks. Hello, everybody. My name is Ramiel, and welcome back to Nikke, where we're going to do part 2 of the Resident Evil collab of Reborn Evil, featuring a new banner of Jill Valentine. I do not know a lot of things about Jill Valentine. I already know that Ada Wong is kind of into kind naive people, which was stated in somewhere in her voice line. I don't remember. But right now, we're going to try to get one copy of her, and then later we'll use one copy of her, and then I'll get MLB her off recording. So for now, we'll try to get one copy, and this is the first summon. So let's get it. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, okay. Okay. That's one. Oh my goodness. Okay. Can I say this? I don't like their summoning animation. I think this is my third one. Number 3. Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh! Look at that. Number 3, I think. So,
don't you know?
2. Yeah, we got her. Let's go! It took 3 multi.
A number of stars.
4 multis. Let's
Don't
go.
even.
Alright, that means I'll try to get a few get 2 more copy, 3 more copy user off recording. It's good actually. It's really good. Good. Where is she? We're gonna check out Jill Valentine. Why did I say it like that? As if I'm playing Guilty Gear. What the heck? Okay. I'm gonna upgrade her stuff now. She's electric? I thought she was doing something else. So what, max ammo seems good on her? I was like reading some of her, like not going through her skills a little bit and taking a shot in the dark. You know? There's that. Now, let's go. Time to get into the event, baby. Let's go. Also, when we get into it, I'll let you guys see. Look at that. Oh, we're playing D now. Jesus. Okay. Oh my God! Hold up, that crossover was sick. Nah, that transition was smooth. You were like, damn. Okay. I see you. I see you. I see you. Okay. Oh my God, it's a typewriter. Wait. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's 12, but why is that? What? Okay, that's weird. Okay.
Is this your way of asking me out?
I'm not. I do not want to
Need
get
my help?
punched.
Looks like you could use some help. How about it?
I decline on getting punched through the chest, so I'll take that and walk away.
I will answer my subjects' calls.
Swap these 2, and last one. Let's get.
I
some
briefed
love to
myself
Kay.
on the mission earlier.
Gotta give some love to Kate, you know. Damn. Okay, we're starting with the red screen. All right. Sorry. Okay, there we go. human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. I'm so glad I can use spacebar. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Mercilessly, judges descend from the skies. Do not resist why thy feeble human strength. The end is nigh. God, guide these foolish mortals to their reckoning. Life was ordinary. Oh, okay, we're on the Paros POV. Okay. The lazy days I spent with mom and dad. I can still remember them perfectly. Gathering at the dinner table every evening to talk about our day. All of us lounging around, cozily watching TV together. The quiet little conversations we had before falling asleep. We're in a hospital. Oh my god, Dad's hospitalized. Dad, I'm back. Okay, hold on. I don't know how old you are, but damn, you look like you run for a track team, realistically. And you're kinda stylish, I ain't gonna hold you. Have you had dinner? I haven't had mine yet. Mind if we eat here? If I eat here? I packed some food. Nothing special happened today. I got off school, then ran a quick errand. Came straight here after. Mom's doing the same as always. And guess work's been keeping her busy. She said she'd be back late again tonight. Shall we watch some TV? And now, our next news story. A string of disappearances having recently taken place within the Ark. Oh, so this is before the event started. Got it. This prompted a growing movement among citizens criticizing the central government's handling of the situation. Pretty unsettling, huh? That's all the news I've been reporting lately. With all the disappearances happening, even all kinds of rumors swirling around or about. Some people say some say people are being abducted and used as test subjects for biological weapon experiments. Or that there are corrupted Nikkes running around wreaking havoc. Don't you think both scenarios sound kind of ridiculous? See? You think it's nonsense too, right? Yeah, my boy out in a coma. I mean, does seem odd. How could anyone be carrying out biological experiments in a place safe as the Ark? And if a Nikke had gone rogue, surely she would have been caught and been on the news by now. Don't you think I'm right? Damn, my boy in a coma. Please say I'm right. Please. Say something. Don't just lie there. Dad. Ever since you got hurt on the surface. Wait, you were a commander, sir? Dog, you have a wife and child. I suggest you quit. Ever since you got hurt on the surface, Mom's been acting weird. At first, she started mumbling weird things, scribbling strange red eyes all over the walls of the house. Now she barely comes home. All she ever does is work at the center. I have no idea if she's eating, or if she's getting any sleep. I don't know anything anymore. Compared to the old days, everything's different now. Everything. I'm sorry. I know I promised I wouldn't complain in front of you. But tomorrow, I'm going to visit a center where Mom works. I'm worried about her. Maybe I should bring her something to eat. Things can't go on like this. Anyway, sweet dreams. I'll drop by again. Counseling hours. Weekdays, 9 to 8. Weekends, closed. Huh? Has she always had weekends off? Then why did she come into work today? Ooh, music. Let me turn it up. Mom? I'm coming in, okay? No one's here. Guess I'll just leave the lunchbox. The end is nigh. Guide foolish mortals. What's that sound? The sound appears to be coming from behind the bookshelf. One of the bookshelves is slightly out of place, leaving a narrow gap. Through the gap, a stairway stretches far down, leaving underground. Mom? Are you in there? Judges descend. Disguise. Do not resist human strength. Oh. In front of an altar where a rapture statue is enshrined, a group of people are fervently murmuring a prayer. And Mom? In the middle of it all was the Para's mom. What? That's how we're starting? Okay, damn! That's crazy. That day, I tore through Mom's room in a panic. Every wall was covered from top to bottom in red eyes. All of them staring at the same spot. A spot where I uncovered a rapture core, along with some records about the torch of salvation. This is the prayer again, so I'm probably just gonna like not go through it, but I'll say it still. Human life falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life has been created, a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Merciless judges, raptures, descend from the skies. The end is nigh. Fear not, stand before the judge and reveal yourself. The surface is the altar of God. Death is the path to salvation. Embrace the end. Beneath the flames of judgment, the torch of salvation shall be kindled. I was about to say kindled. As I began to realize what Mom has gotten herself into, I finally understood what those red eyes at home were meant to represent. A chill ran down my spine. Meaning that I couldn't turn to anyone for help? Revealing anything about the torch of salvation could result in Mom being captured and punished. Well, wow. I'm back. I don't think I could stomach anything today, so I came empty-handed. I hope that's okay. Oh, did you see the news? They said they found rapture parts in the middle home of one of the missing families. So freaky. Rapture parts, of all things. You know, people keep going missing. People who I used to see at the counseling center, I mean. Dad, I'm scared. If this keeps up, Mom might disappear too. What if I'm left alone? I'm sorry, I'm being weak again. For the time being, I don't think I could come here. I think I have to be away for a bit. I'm worried about Mom. I can't just sit by and do nothing. Please pray that everything will turn out okay. I'll be back. Next time, I will come with Mom. I promise. I don't think I'll be able to keep that promise, Dad. The cult leader who started the Torch of Salvation turned out to be Mom. You're kidding me! Your mother is the one that's leading this shit! God damn it. I didn't catch all the details, but they said they intend on using a virus to purify the Ark. They say death is the path to salvation. Don't worry. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll find a way to atone for what my mom has done. That was the final entry in the Pyros journal. You said journal? Oh my goodness! You said your colleague followed the power all the way here, right? Then we got to find him. Both the power and your colleague. And everyone else who's gone missing. For a few moments, Clary stares at the journal Claire had been reading aloud from. Then finally speaks up. Yes. Absolutely. After that, we need to make sure they'll never be able to do this again. I'm sick of watching viruses rob people of what's precious to them. Thank you! Do you think we can really handle this on our own? Yes! You legit have 3 females! 3 female protagonists! Or 3 male leads! Or 3 male characters! Whatever they are! Whatever it is! In the Resident Evil series! What do you mean you can't? Come on, Corey. I believe in you. Are you saying you don't have faith in me? What? No, I didn't mean it like that. Okay, let's give it a try. It's also my duty as a police officer. Yes, that's the spirit. I like that confidence. Anyway, I'm starting to get worried. We haven't heard a peep from Jill since she went after Miranda. I don't think there's anything else to investigate here. Shall we head over there now? Oh shit, okay, we're walking over now. Inside, a secret room hidden deep within the annex. My god, we're here. Jill and Miranda stand frozen in the lab. Eyes fixated on a monitor. Are you two okay? Why are you just standing there like that? Huh? It's hard to explain, but... Is it just me? Or does this room look kind of red? Claire? Probably better if you don't look. Why? Just trust me. Claire averts her eyes from corpses and turns to the monitor. You hear this music? It's so nice though. An experiment has log recorded by a researcher is displayed on the screen. Holy elixir of the judge. 6th trial results. Engineered using the same methodology employed developing Umbrella Course T virus. God damn it! Modification of the holy elixir obtained from the body of the judge located at coordinates RAC 10.1. Successfully development of neovirus. We inject it into organic tissue. The neovirus initiates gene restructuring. Notable improvements in physical strength, regenerative ability were observed. God damn it! Shows potential to temporarily stand against Nikke's. Temporarily. Interesting. The new humanity who opposed the divine. The following video compares the effects of varying dose levels. Player touches the screen and video begins to play. On the dark screen. Damn! I hope that was number 4. Blood-curdling screams ring out. Figures can be writhing and convulsing as their bodies contorted. Some, desperate to relive the agonizing pain, scratch at their faces with such ferocity that their skin. Ew! Damn. Masochist. Miranda absorbed the video. Suddenly, he clings to Jill's arm. Jill trembles, her face contorting in fury. The higher the dosage, the greater increase in physical and regen abilities. However, genetic mutation occurs too rapidly, ultimately causing the body to break down. The virus exhibits signs indicative of seeking new hosts. Oh, God! Shit. I already know it's bad when I see virus exhibit signs of seeking new hosts. It's already bad. It's already bad, man. Oh, no, dude. Why? This neovirus sucks. Additionally, regardless of dosage, all test subjects exhibit significant cognitive decline. Could this be effectively used in future plans? Future plans? Jill silently taps at the monitor, opening a new window. Project Reborn Evil. Title drop! Human. Okay, another one. Human falls into oblivion, throwing the world into turmoil. New life, this time, parentheses Nikke, has created a cruel distortion of all things sacred. Oh! In order for the judge to guide humanity to its reckoning, we, the Torch of Salvation, have initiated Project Reborn Evil. The neovirus will be widely disseminated throughout the Ark. Amidst the ensuing chaos, the judge shall be led into the Ark. Oh my God! Once humanity is offered to the judge and evil is purified, Project Reborn Evil will be deemed complete. Evil shall be purified through the reckoning. God, guide these foolish mortals to their reckoning. Until evil is purified. We got 10 hours! Damn it. Jill, does it say anything about how to shut this project down? These are the only records left. But Jill points to a corner of the lab. After reviewing the file, a hidden passageway opened up. In the direction Jill is pointing to, a passage leading deeper underground has been revealed. Son of a... We got 10 hours! We gotta move! Death is not the end. Death is purification. The purification of this world begins with death. The merciless judges descend. Elsaria 9. I was happy. The lazy days I spent with my husband and my daughter. I can still remember them perfectly. Gathering at the dinner table every evening to talk about our day. All of us lounging around, closely watching TV together. The quiet life conversations we had before falling asleep. The patient's vital signs are stable. Unfortunately, he remains unconscious for reasons that are still undetermined. At this stage, we can only continue to monitor his condition. May I ask what really happened on the surface? From what I've heard, he had encountered a Lord-class raptor. Thankfully, the Nikkes who were recovered didn't suffer any brain damage. They'll be able to return to the battlefield once they're given new bodies. As for your husband, I can't say for sure. A man named Miles Carter came to the center. He used to be a commander. After all the horrifying things he experienced on the surface, he now suffers from PTSD. He's been drowning himself in alcohol for years now. Did you endure such horrific experiences too? Is that why you're refusing to open your eyes? Damn. No, the Nikkes who went up to the surface with you, they're returning to the battlefield today. So why aren't you? Oh my god. I have to go. Sweet dreams. Alceria 9? I've been waiting for you. Huh? Me? Who might you be? If you're planning on visiting the center... Here, take this. Brother, did I not just shoot you? Your husband asked me to deliver it. What's this? The eyes of the judge are the torch of salvation. Human life the world into turmoil. New life, a cruel distortion. Merciless judges descend from the skies. The end is, fear not. Reveal yourself. I can't make out the rest. Thick black lines obscure parts of the text. Eventually, they go on to fill the entire page. I turn to the next page. Countless eyes stare at me from the pages. Between the crimson eyes, faintly inscribed words can be seen. Fear not. Stand before the judges and reveal yourself. The surface is the altar of God. Death is the path to salvation. Death is a path to salvation. Death is salvation. Death. Don't tell me. Salvation. Death is a path to salvation. Death is the path that leads to salvation. Death is the true path to salvation. Embrace the end. Beneath the flames of judgment, the torch of salvation shall be kindled. Ma'am! Go on ahead and wait for us. Depara and I will follow. We're returning to the happy days we once had. That's sickening. God damn, bro. New revelation, holy elixir discovered. RAC, damn, it's just a repeat of the court RAC 10.1. Okay. Reborn live. Elser, Mia, Viloa, Evan, Kale, Marco. They ascended to the surface and received salvation from the judges. Miles Carter, Lucas, Emily Cole, Iris Monroe. They consumed the holy elixir of the judge and were reborn as greater beings. Alceria 9, Depara. Through the holy elixir of the judge, the Neo-Virus. They aim to purify the evil within the Ark, and they thereafter receive salvation from the judge. Polly, a traitor hidden within the order. A new breed of human that defies the natural order. Ended as sacrificial offering for the sacred purification ritual. Oh my god, offering? Current deeply reflecting on our sins in the reformation chamber beneath the altar. Embrace the end. Beneath the flames of judgment, the torch of salvation shall be kindled. With that, the cult leader's journal comes to an end. Don't tell me this is the para that read this. My head is spinning. These are the ramblings of someone deeply involved in a cult. Of course, any normal person would get dizzy reading this. Dee lets out a sigh. Without me noticing, had quietly come over to read the journal. How you contacted the higher ups? Yes. Blaze Out Squad is due to arrive in 2 hours. Brother, we are losing. That would bring us down to 7 hours. Come on, or 8 hours, man. And until then, we just lay around a bit. No. We need to resolve whatever problems we can, then get out of here. Unless you want to go down in flames along with the mansion. Sounds like fun. I say we resolve as many issues as we can, then get out of here before this place burns down. It is our plan going forward. Now, first things first, let's find this reformation chamber where pulley is being held. Hold on. The man's going up in flames? Whew, what are you talking about? I thought we discussed this. This is the ARC's protocol for dealing with outbreaks. So their idea of epidemic response plan is to burn everything down. You know what? That's fair. I'll be honest. So that way, nothing be left behind of what was before. You know. It's not just this place. Am I right? You are. It will torch all the residences around the mansion as well. If they deem the situation to be critical, they might even reduce the entire outrim to ashes to stop the disease from reaching the Ark. What? What? Then what about the people living in the Outer Rim? Ramiel, don't be so naive, alright? Between the Ark and the Outer Rim, you already know which one the central government will prioritize. Besides, surely you understand how dangerous contagious disease would be in an enclosed space like the Ark. The central government will go with the best option available to them, as they always do. This isn't the best option. They're just taking the easy way out, sacrificing a few to save the many. Exactly. That's precisely why the central government sees this as the best option. A tale as old as time. Going with whatever's most convenient. Yeah, that's fair. What if we put a stop to whatever the Torch of Salvation is up to? Will Blaze Out still intervene then? Only if we can prove there's no risk of the Neo-virus spreading any further. I doubt they would intentionally stir trouble. You said Blaze Out scheduled to arrive in 2 hours? That's right. Then we still got time. Let's reassess as our next move. D, Ada. What do you think we should do? Brother! I need your input to decide our next course of action. So let's start with that. I'm fine with whatever. As long as we honor our deal, I'm game. D? My stance hasn't changed. I say we resolve as many issues as we can, then go out of here before this place burns down. This can be our course of action from here on out. So you're taking the easy way out too? You can't be serious. Since entering the Outer Rim and our way to the mansion, we didn't encounter a single mutated creature or infected person. That means the virus hasn't spread beyond the mansion yet. So we still have a chance to prove that the Neo-virus won't spread any further. That's the spirit. I did say we should resolve as many as possible. Alright, first, we rescue Polly. Then, find a way to deal with the Neo-virus situation. Now, where do we start looking? According to the journals, police reflecting on her sins in her reformation chamber beneath the altar. If she hasn't been sacrificed yet, then that's where she's being held. There's got to be a passage to the reformation chamber somewhere here. Somewhere here, huh? We need to find whatever opens the secret passage, right? Yes. Are you gonna stand there all day, Ada? Of course not. Our deal is still on. But I must say, I'm surprised. I had you pegged as a puppet who mindlessly follow orders. You know what? That's a fair way of assuming things. Not a chance. Let's cut the chit-chat and find that passage. Right away. You know what? I'm not going to blame Ada for that statement. Yeah, we're back at the cutscene. Okay, hold up. As we search the second floor of the mansion, Ada calls out to the front of the altar. Among bowls, blades, and ornaments of unknown purpose, lies a raptor core glowing red, looking as ominous as ever. Looks pretty suspicious to me, don't you think? You're definitely right about that. It's really odd for a raptor core to be just sitting here like this. D, look over there. D stares silently at the altar for a moment before finally speaking. Nice find. Ramio, forget the core. Focus on what's around it. Around it? Prompted by these words, I glanced back at the altar again. Then the raptor core. The bowls and blades. And the candles faintly illuminating the area. Every so often, a cold breeze sweeps through. The candle flames flicker. The trail of smoke drifts towards the platform behind the altar. Upon closer inspection, the smoke's being drawn to the narrow crack in the platform. I knock on the platform. That's hollow. A dull echo rings out from the behind. I'm guessing there's a hidden space behind this. Bingo! That means our next step is... Ada rummages through the altar and points the raptor core toward the platform. Nice! 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 The platform slides open, revealing a hidden passageway behind it. I'll go first. Ada grins and slips behind the platform. I peer in and greeted by a staircase descending deep underground. Let's head down, D. Alright. Stay sharp. We don't know what's waiting for us down there. We walk down the long corridor when Ada, who's out of us, stops abruptly. What is it? See for yourself. As Ada steps aside, something piled up in layers comes into view. From regular civilian clothing to work, school, police, nurse, and military uniforms. A variety of clothes are being piled here. A name tag on one of the military uniforms suddenly catches my eye. Miles Carter. Are these clothes worn by the missing? There's more. Ada gestures silently. Several mass-produced Nikkes lie collapsed beyond the pile of clothes. The condition of the bodies paints a clear picture of what went on in here. A traitor hidden within the order. Suddenly, gunshots ring out. Is it coming from below us? Pulley! Snap out of it! Pulley! Oh my goodness. Deep within the corridor. Fury! Fire the rocket launcher! Roger! Figures can be suddenly engaged in combat with a creature hollowing ferociously. Miranda? And Query? But who are the other two? Do you know them? Yeah? Well, they look like they're in a tight spot. We should go in and help them. When did you have time to change? Out of nowhere, an axe flies from behind, striking the creature dead on. He charges forward to grab the axe, promptly slamming it back into the creature's exposed core in its lower half. Now I see why she's dressed up like this. She's camouflaging herself in front of Miranda and Query. Smart. By the time Dee pulls the axe free again, the creature has ceased its shrieking. Now I see why she's in uniform. It's because of Miranda and Query. It makes sense now. It's camouflage. Oh. Yeah. I don't like that. But let's head downstairs. I want to check it out. And we're back in darkness. Oh my goodness. God bless. Hey, just chilling here. Oh my god. Yeah! Holy. Oh, mind control, I guess. Are you hurt? Snap out of it. Oh. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I do like the camera changes though. This is really, really novel. Alright. Let's head straight back into it, shall we? Okay, that transition is sick though. Oh wow, look at this. Okay, I didn't notice. So each one changes. Interesting. I guess we're going on Jill's side now, huh? Ugh. Polly, are you awake? Miranda? Are you hurt? And Query? What are you doing here? Depara! Now's not the time to be standing around. Depara's headed to the surface. Calm down, Polly. No, motherfucker! What are you talking about? We need to move! That you don't look so good. Polly attempts to stand up, but promptly drops back down. It's clear she suffered a great deal while being trapped here. Commander, you're here too? Hmm? I see some unfamiliar faces here. How about that? This is Jill and Claire. They were escaping from Raccoon City when their vision would turn blurry. The next thing they knew, they end up in this mansion. What? So they got dragged from another world through the D-Wave too. Everyone, mind if I say something? I explained the D-Wave in detail. So that's why things weren't adding up. Another world. But we can still return to our world, right? Sure. You know, all I gotta do is wake up the gatekeeper. Then let's go and get this gatekeeper thing out of bed. Before we do that, there's still something I want to ask. Does Umbrella Corps also exist in this world? Umbrella Corps? Yeah, seems like Umbrella Corps is behind what happened in the mansion. No, I don't believe I heard the word Umbrella Corps in our world. The documents we found in the mansion are only detail. Is the only data we have on Umbrella. But we'll dig a little deeper to get the full picture. So they don't exist here. But then why? Claire, let's hold off on waking up the gatekeeper for now. Why? You heard him? Although we don't know precisely what's going on, it's clear that Umbrella has some kind of influence on this world. You can't let this stand. We have to make things right before leaving. Make things right. Claire looks at Query. You say your colleague in the power followed your colleague followed the power all the way here, right? Then we gotta go find them. Both the pilot and your colleague. And everyone else gone missing. After that, we need to make sure they'll never be able to do this again. I'm sick of watching viruses rob people of what's precious to them. Do you think we can really handle this on our own? Come on, Query. I believe in you. Are you saying that you don't have faith in me? If we leave things like this, bugs me. It'll bug me endlessly. And I won't be able to focus on finding my brother. Alright. Might as well give it a shot. So, where do we begin? Hold up. I'm really thankful everyone's offering their help. But there's still something left to verify. Verify? Yes. I still haven't heard that person's introduction. That's right. Polly's eyes drift toward D, who's sitting silently in the corner. As at some point, without me nosing, she has changed into a police uniform. Agent Winters, BST. BSE. Biohazard Strike Team. We deal with any incidents inside the organ involving biohazards. After merging with the ACPU, we've been tasked to deal with the current incident involving the virus. My, very impressive. Effective immediately. I'll be joining your team. I presume I can count on your cooperation? Commander, will be presently leading this. Me? Huh? Is there a problem, Commander? It seems Dee doesn't want anyone to know that she's with Peerless Siege. I'll play along for now. We can use any help you can give us, Polly. Okay, I'll do my best. I'm kinda in a rough shape though, so I might need some assistance from you all. I believe that covers all the introductions. Shall we move on, Commander? Right. Okay, let's go over the situation again. And share what we all found in the mansion so far. D. So quirky. Torch of Salvation. A cult that prefers raptures as judges descend from the heavens, who will guide all foolish mortals to the reckoning, and a cult firmly believes that it will lead them to salvation in the process. The founder of the group is Asaria 9. She was reportedly in despair as her husband, former commander, remains comatose. It's believed that she received a rapture core from an unknown individual who served as the catalyst for the cult's founding. After establishing the Church of Salvation, Asaria enticed patients and visitors at the counseling center to join the cult. They began holding regular gatherings at the mansion in the Outer Rim. Some cultists were sent to the surface and offered as sacrifices to the Raptures. All individuals who went missing in the past 2 weeks have been linked to the Torch of Salvation. Have been linked to the Torch of Salvation. Clothes have been found at the entrance at the Reformation Chamber. The timeline of the disappearance coincides with the D-Wave incident. The disappearances began after cult members who were used as test subjects during the development of the Neovirus. The Neovirus. Building upon the T-Virus, which hails from another world, it is synthesized by refining our holy elixir extracted from a Rapture's body. The particular Rapture is located at the coordinates of RAC.10.1. When injected into organic matter, the virus significantly enhances physical and regen abilities. However, side effects include bodily deteriorations, significant cognitive decline, as well as violent tendencies. These increase. Spreading the neovirus within the Ark to incite chaos, and using the resulting confusion to allow Raptures in was all part of the Torch of Salvation's plans. The operation was codenamed Project Reborn Evil. If the situation is not resolved within 2 hours, Blaze Out will initiate a full-scale purge. Does that sum it up? Sounds like we're still on the plan. We're here to stop the Project Reborn Evil. Is that it? When you put it like that, it's still simple enough. It sure doesn't have that feel that way to me. Still, all you do is try. With these many supercuts on our miss, I'm sure things will work out. Except one of them is blind, let's be real here. Yeah, everything will turn out fine. Somehow. But who exactly is the super cop you're talking about? I think that's about everything for now. Next, we need to figure out a way to stop Project Reborn evil from taking place. First, we need to stop the Neovirus from spreading outside the mansion. Second, prevent the Raptors from infiltrating the Ark. These two are what really matters. You mentioned earlier that there's a way to the lab. Yeah, we came down from that side. Makes sense. Emil, if it's alright with you, I'll handle the virus. Huh? I got a few ideas in mind. But it's a plan that requires Agent Winters from the BST. What do you say, Winters? Want to try your luck with me? Agent Winters, are you up to it? No issues on my end. Alright then, I'll leave the virus to Ada and Agent Winters. As for the Raptors, there's something I wanted to share. What's that? Well, I was caught by the coldest not long before sneaking into the mansion. So I'm embarrassed to say I didn't discover anything noteworthy. But I did come across something that could serve as a clue. And what's that? Basically, up until a moment ago, the power was being held here with me. But the cult leader came and took her away, just before all you arrived. While she was here, I heard her say something. All preparations are complete. It's time to head to the service to face our reckoning. Winters, do you happen to know if there's an abandoned elevator nearby? There's one elevator left, but it's supposed to be decommissioned. Coordinates? I'll ask my partner to send it over right away. Alright, do as fast as possible. While Ada and Winters are handling the virus, the rest of us will make sure the cult leader doesn't make it to the surface. Uh-oh. Double uh-oh. That is not good. That noise. I knew things wouldn't be this easy. Polly, can you move? I'll be fine. You all go on ahead. I can at least buy you some. No! We are not pulling a Resident Evil moment. Don't tell me Miranda's fucking doing her gun thing. I told you it was okay to go ahead. Why did you two decide to stay? Because you can't even stand up properly right now. I could say the same thing about you, Miranda. I'm fine. The thunderous sound echoing down the passageway grows closer. It feels like a nightmare. Wouldn't you agree, Miranda? Yes. Wait, huh? I said this feels like something out of a nightmare. Oh, which part exactly? Aren't you gonna pinch me and make sure I'm not dreaming? Are you sure you're okay? You're shaking pretty badly. That sound keeps reminding me of something. The abomination we ran into earlier. And all those things we saw in the lab. They keep popping in my head. So my body just keeps shaking. It's all very scary, isn't it? Yeah. I figured. It's not too late. You can still leave and catch up to the others if you want. They'll take care of the creature. That's right. You don't have to stay behind just because of me. Before, when the Ark was in danger, there was something you said, Polly. That we're police officers. So protecting civilians and keeping the Ark safe, that's what police officers are meant to do. That's why I'm choosing to stay behind. In order for the others to solve the problems at hand, someone needs to keep the creatures distracted. Only then we can protect the civilians and keep the Ark safe. I may not stop the trembling, but... Oh my god! I chose the wrong fucking thing. There we go. Polly? Polly places a hand on top of Miranda's head. Thanks, Miranda. For choosing to stay behind for that reason. Look at her face though, it's so stupid looking. I'm so glad. Looks like there are solid cops in this world too. Miranda? You were asking earlier who the super cop was. Yes, I'm still curious about that. Well, I don't think we need to look any further. Huh? Let's hear. From one super cop to another? Let's take this thing down. Some light. God bless. And it's... Oh my god. Beneath these acts, the grotesque creature that attacked the lab lets out a final cry. Aren't you done yet? Patience is a virtue, Dee. Your boyfriend might not like it if you act like that. Or should I say Winters. When it's just us, you call me Dee. Dee yanks the axe out from the core and glances toward Ada. Excuse me. Despite the pitched battle occurring right beside her, Ada, without much of a glance, remains hunched over with a computer terminal, typing furiously at the keyboard. Judging by the countless black windows and lines of command being inputted, it seems she's trying to hack in. If this isn't gonna work, say it now. You need to come up with another plan. Yeah. Ada resumes clacking at the keyboard. Deeming herself incapable of contributing at the computer, Dee head towards the incubation chamber. Corpses lie scattered outside the broken chamber, across a sea of shattered glass. They're a horrific sight, but Dee gazes at them unflinchingly. She reads the names written on each hospital gown aloud, one by one. Edward Monroe, Lily Monroe, Blake. It is as if she's making a vow to remember them all. Once finished, she then approaches the grotesque creatures she just taken down. Her axe carves an arc through the air, leaving a black streak. The creature is cleaved in two. The upper body of the mass-produced Nikke and the lower limbs are rapture. The dog tags are... Found them. BH H-1996322. Ada, who had been typing away at the keyboard, suddenly froze. What is it? Just curious what you're doing. Are you looking for someone? No. What then? What then? I'm memorizing the names so I can verify them when we get back to the Ark. That way I can find out who they were. And I need to find out why they came into Torch of Salvation and all the things they've done along the way before I can make an objective judgment about their deaths. That's the only way. Only by knowing what leads to all this can we prevent a second Torch of Salvation from rising. Can I ask you something? Does working behind a wall of anonymity ever get tiring? If you were to die, no one ever know what you've done, or that you even had these thoughts. It doesn't matter. If my actions tip this cosmic scales even slightly towards the side of good, I'll do whatever it takes for justice. More importantly, there's someone now who will remember me. Someone who will remember you? That's great. Enough talk. Let's finish this. And that reminds me. Ada pulls up a new window on the monitor. At the bottom of the document titled Project Evil Reborn, Evil Purified in. Brother, it's been like almost 1 hour! She stopped it! Let's go! The countdown on the ticking has come to a halt. The Neovirus won't spread to the Ark. I've already wiped all data related to the T-Virus, so don't worry about too much. You could have told me that earlier, you know. I'll take that as a thank you. Now then. Ada stretches, then begins rummaging through the pockets of researchers lying motionlessly beside the computer. Why don't we see what kind of people we're dealing with? Hey D, did you know? Usually, among researchers like these, there's always bound to be one that still has a tiny shred of consciousness left. Enough to stash a vaccine somewhere. Out of nowhere, Ada reveals a vaccine sample in her hand. Now that I got a hold of this, our deal's complete. Our deal. Without another word, Ada begins to head out to the lab. Ada? You sure you don't need to go? To check in your boyfriend, I mean. Guess I should. As Dee exits the lab, a cold breeze brushes past her ear. Ada's perched on a windowsill of the wide open window. Take this. Ada tosses it something. What's this? It's a USB drive adorned with ornate engravings. A pair of perfectly balanced scales is etched into the surface. Consider it payment for your honesty. Well then. With that, Ada fires a hookshot and vanishes out of the window. Bye, Ada! Thanks for your cooperation. Behind the mansion, along the path leading to the elevator, a veritable mountain of garbage is piled up. Ugh. It reeks. I can't believe they put a trash dump right behind the mansion. How do they stand being so close to this stench? I guess they can just get used to it. What? The residents here pick through the heaps of trash dumped from the Ark, searching for anything they can salvage. They make a living selling what they find. You just have to learn to live with the smell if you want to survive out in the outer rim. Let me get this straight. They make ends meet by selling trash dumped from the Ark, and putting up with a smell like this. Is the reality people face in this world? Yeah. Reality is unforgiving no matter where you go. Query? Query fidgets with a rocket launcher in silence. Hey, Query? Yes? A penny for your thoughts? Oh. This is just I was just thinking. Is it really okay? Is what okay? I can't help but think that someone other than me should have tagged along. Someone who had with more field experience, like Agent Winters from BST. Or someone who's more suited for combat. You're blasting things left and right with that rocket launcher. And now you're second guessing yourself? Before this, most of what I've done have been administrative work. Except under special circumstances, Pulley or Miranda typically handle field operations. Saving all of humanity. Oh wait, so is this your first field op? Damn. Such a monumental task is better left to someone else, not me. Come on. None of that stuff matters. I was just an ordinary college student. But I survived Raccoon City, and now I'm surviving just fine here too. It's what's in here what counts. Our hearts. That's right! Yeah! Yeah! I love this! I forgot she was a college student before this happened. Goddamn. Claire lightly taps her chest with her fist. Watching Query mutters quietly. That's what counts. Counts? You came all the way to this dangerous place because you wanted to save your friend. And not only did you rescue Polly, you did it with style. That means you can save Depara too. Hell, you can even save all of humanity. You got what it takes. You think so? Of course! And there's more good news. What's that? You're not alone, because you got me. So, that's comforting, right? A faint smile crosses Query's face at Claire's playful words. Yeah, I feel really reassured. See? So, it's what's inside that counts. What's inside? Phew. Query grips her rocket launcher tightly with what seemed like newfound resolve. I can't speak now. Goddamn. Shall we keep moving? Yes! I spot the elevator cave tours about in the distance. Here too, huh? We can't catch a break, can we? In front of the elevator stood more of the same creatures we've been fighting all this time. Query lifts her loaded launcher. I'll take the lead. After the battle, in front of the elevator. Oh my gosh, she's gone insane. She's laughing! Elsaria 9 lies on the ground in a heap. Her abdomen is torn open. Looks like one of those monsters got to her. Life falls into oblivion, into turmoil. Cruel distortion of all things sacred. Cold metallic judges descend. Do not resist. The end is nigh. Guide these foolish mortals. Elsaria 9. The plan you and towards salvation put together is doomed to fail. Fail? That's right. Doing this won't save anyone. Heathens like you wouldn't understand. Just you wait. On the day of reckoning, we'll see who is saved. Death is the path of salvation. Death is the path that leads to salvation. Death is salvation. While tending to the delirious cult leader's wounds, Query shakes her head. Suddenly, the cult leader starts speaking to someone other than those of us present. Her eyes lose focus, and their light gradually dims. You're waiting for me, aren't you? I told you that Para and I would come. where you return to the happy days we once had and receive salvation with Depara. Depara's in the elevator. What have I done? The elevator. Inside the elevator, countless homemade explosives. Homemade explosives! Cover the. We have 14 minutes, brother! You gotta move your ass! A countdown display in the center ticks down at 1 second at the time. At a time. It's like a time bomb. In addition to the bombs, I spot Depara lying on the floor. Claire, don't! It's too dangerous. Query holds Claire back, who is about to rush into the array of bombs. But countless bombs. Iris slowly ticking down, and Depara lying in the middle of all of it. Claire's eyes dart back and forth before she shuts them. Then, seemingly recalling someone, she utters a name. The young girl she met in her own world. Sherry. Sorry, Query. Claire shakes off Query. Ignoring the bombs, Claire rushes towards Depara. Are you okay? Depara remains limp and doesn't respond. She's still breathing. Distinct needle marks can be seen on Depara's shoulders. No. Claire, fall back for now. She might be infected by the virus. I don't care. I can't leave her like this. And even if she is infected, as long as there's a vaccine, we'll be able to treat her somehow. I don't know if a vaccine exists in this world, but it's better than giving up on without doing anything. It's always better to put up a fight. What the? Ada! Is this what you're looking for? No, god damn it. What, are we about to scrap hands with Ada as well? God damn, but she's... Okay. This made her look cute, unironically. Evil cute in a way. Like, look at this. Instead of high, it made her look cute. I like that. Whew. Ada holds a syringe filled with red liquid. That's... I told you I wouldn't let the Neo virus just leave this mansion, right? You better use it quickly. And I do mean quickly. How long was this conversation? We should probably do something about these explosives while we're at it. I'll do it. I memorized the procedures for handling explosives circulating the Ark. Alright, once they're taken care of, I think we're done on everything we can here. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, looks like it. Depara, can you hear me? Don't move. I'm going to give you something that'll help you. It's going to sting a little. Looks like we still have a few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends such as RAC 10.1. The location where the virus components are found. If you want to put an end to all this, we need to take care of that too. Exactly. Once things settle down here, we'll take care of it. Well then, since our deal has concluded, guess this is where I make my exit. Alright, now woman, Acelia 9, was it? She was holding on to something important. I suggest you look into it. You might find something interesting. Well then, I leave it to you. Be sure to make the right decisions. Ada? By the time I turn around, Ada was already gone. Bye, Ada! The inside of the elevator is in complete disarray. What's the timer? Assyria 9's visions fades, and the memories of the past flash before her eyes. Gathering at the dinner table every evening to talk about our day. All of us sprawled out, watching TV together in comfort. The quiet little conversation we had before falling asleep. Memories of the happier days began to fade. are replaced by new ones. Her husband's hospital room, where she stood witnessing his final moments. The eyes of a Syrian 9 and those of her husband lock. Wow, no, hold on, no change, hold on. Brandon, you're shaking too so much. Super cough. No, wait, the super cough is. But thanks for being with me. Okay, there's those cows. Damn, the others went out. Damn. Okay, shit. Right, let's finish this. 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 50 seconds. You're 3 minutes and 56 seconds behind schedule. What were you planning to do if I had held a blaze out at the Outer Rim's entrance? K gives a subdue wave. Her body slightly singed in several places. What happened to you? Oh, this? Ran into a real nasty piece of work. But don't worry, my cover's still intact. Anyway, I heard from Ramiel. Sounds like things are pretty much wrapped up on your end. Yeah. By the look of your face, I take it things didn't pan out well. What about the cult leader and Depara? Over there. Kay sees Depara sobbing, her arms wrapped around her knees. Kay furrows her brow upon seeing the cult leader collapse nearby. You're right. Things ended badly. Still, if her expressions in any indication, I say the old leader paid for her sins. What did you decide about the mansion? Blazed out plans to torch the place, along with nearby residential areas. Told me to get out here before it's too late. So they decided there's no point leaving it standing? Well, I guess. Be it the Neovirus or the Torch of Salvation, seems they're nipping both in the bud for good. Maybe they want to bury the fact that any of this ever happened. Already checked. There aren't any survivors, so don't make that face. Thanks. Speaking of which, where are Ramiel and the others? I thought you were with them. They went to the surface. Said they're ending this mess. Oh, why did you not follow them? I got something to wrap up here. And what's that? They said Ada vanished the moment she handed over the vaccine sample. I'm going after her. So yeah, I'm heading off now. Make sure you look after Depara. Later. What? Hey, do I look like a babysitter? Dee steps out of the mansion. To you. Fair. Upon reaching the surface coordinates, we head towards the coordinates RAC.10.1. Jill is intently studying a scripture. It is the scripture that Osiris 9 clung unto until death. Thus spoke the Lord. Salvation lies beneath the merciless judges. Imbibe the holy elixir and cast off the sins of your mortal flesh. Be reborn as a greater being. Doesn't seem to be anything particularly noteworthy. Yeah, just seems these strange prayers from the start. But upon turning page, Jill's jaw drops in surprise. What is it? Jill turns to the scripture towards me. Something is inscribed in red lettering. RAC 10.1. Beneath the merciless judges, the altar where the holy elixir of the judge, there is revelation. Revelation? What revelation? Could it be something that was written in after? Jill continues to skim through the scripture. Apparently, some documents appeared one day and scattered around the altar. The research papers detailing the T-virus experiment that we saw earlier. The believers of the Torch of Salvation regarded this way as a way to fulfill their destiny. A revelation from God. Umbrella will pave the way forward for us. Damn! Okay, we found the evidence! After these initial sentences, all that follows is writing praising Umbrella Corp. They didn't have any access. They have access to any info about the D-Wave or other worlds. So they defied these Umbrella documents as holy relics. Since, to them, the information they needed suddenly materialized out of nowhere. Looks like we got our answer. Those that got caught in the D-Wave and crossed over wasn't just us, but these documents too. Seems to be the case. Kay says she handled disposing all of these documents. Well, now that's cleared up. Let's focus on the task at hand. Seems we've arrived to where it all began. How awful. Yeah. Among the ruins, I spot an altar in the distance. Several unarmed bodies are sprawled around it. Their expressions are peaceful. I assume that's the target. An enormous raptor stands behind the bodies, looking strangely out of place. It remains motionless, as if rooted to the ground. Commander, requesting permission to engage. Are you sure about this, Polly? You should have gone back to the Ark along with Ipara. I'm sure. I'm totally fine. Miranda and Query are here after all. And we got Jill and Claire too. That's right. The supercuts are all assembled. You're really fixated on that word, aren't you? It's probably because no one's ever called her that before. Alright. Commence engagement. Okay then, let's do this. It may look like it's lodged in the ground, but all the same, don't let your guard down. We don't know what it's capable of. Understood. Encounter! The guard is a Glendy! Brother, ew, you look nasty as hell though.
This ends here.
Under the light of the kingdom,
I'll give you stars.
I'll take lead. Everyone follow me.
Nice work. When I get back, whew, I'm heading straight for the shower.
With a thunderous crash, the Rapture collapses. Good work, everyone. Phew. That's a wrap on this whole virus mess, right? Llama's-looking fluid seeps from the Rapture's carcass. There must be the fluid that Torch of Salvation and regards as the holy elixir of the judge. To make sure we don't have an incident repeat of this incident, it's probably best if we send it to the MMR for analysis. I'll request an investigation into this. Can't let something like this happen again. The ACPU will keep a close eye on it. We'll make sure this mess doesn't take place again. That's reassuring. I'm glad the archive still has people like you looking after it. We got to do our best so that our citizens can feel safe. That's right. I'll work even harder so I won't be nervous next time. I'm rooting for you. So, all we do now is take down the rapture called Gatekeeper, right? Where do we find it? I'm all warmed up. Let's go in there and finish this fast. About that. Ah! I have a question. Yes? Have you two always been this radiant? Light is emanating from Jill and Claire's bodies. That can only mean one thing. Gatekeeper has awakened. Jill, Claire, it's time to go home. Wait! They're leaving? Just like that? After going through all of that, you don't even get to see the Ark? It's alright. I fulfill my duty as a cop. Protect the civilians and defend the Ark. That alone is enough reason for me to end up in this world. Wouldn't you agree, Miranda? Yes. You're right. Thank you for everything. Miranda salutes Jill and Claire with pride. Seeing this, Polly and Query mirrors Miranda and salutes them too. Despite the confusion being thrust into another world, the three of you who still went out of your way to help us. You never gave up and never faltered in the face of danger. And for that, I can't thank you enough. Ah, that's the least we could do. Now you're making me blush. By the way, Curry, I'm counting on you to look after Depara. Take good care of her. She's going to feel pretty alone. Got it. Leave it to me. And Winters, was it? Send her my regards as well. I certainly will. Well then, seems like it's time to go. Claire waves and Jill salutes in silence as their bodies become enveloped in light. Ah, damn! Flashbang! Soon, the light dissipates and the two women vanish. In the back alley of the outer rim, in the distance, a mansion is set ablaze. Didn't expect to find you here. I want to see how things wrapped up. You're late. I thought you showed up a little sooner. Ada holds something up and waves it. It's the tracker D planted. So you knew. So, what can I do for you? Kay told me. Jill and Claire got pulled into this world through D-Wave only a few hours ago. But you? You would have been in the Ark for 2 weeks by now. You've been in the Ark for 2 weeks now. Damn! That's right. I had a nice little tour of the Ark. A fascinating place. More to it than I expected. What kind of deal did you make with 10? You know, perfectly well, I won't answer that. A moment later, Ayla's body is enveloped in light. Guess we'll cut our conversation short. Since you came all the way out here, let me give you a little parting gifty. People like us, who work in the shadows, we must always have an ace hidden up our sleeve. Ready to use whenever we need it. Catch my drift? Well, no parting words? Thanks. I appreciate you helping us see through this. Well then, see you around. Take care, D. Damn! In an instant, Ada's gone, leaving D alone in the back alley. An ace up the sleeve. In D's hand is the USB Ada gave her. Is that why he gave this to me? D soon disappears into the shadows. The thread towards salvation has been repelled. People from the other world have left. Alright, let's check out the mansion before we call it. Still dark as hell! But man. Let's look what they have to say. Okay, first thing, Miranda. Work hard, so I'll never be ashamed name Super Cop. I should thank them probably sometime. I did see. Curry said. I'm glad that's sleep fully. I'm glad VST. I work hard. Okay. I think. Let me check. She's just repeating that line. And you're a piece of relief. I should think. Okay. This event was really immersive. I said this about part 1. I'm saying this again in part 2. But this was really immersive. This felt like I was actually playing a Resident Evil game crossover with Nikke instead of the other way around. Even though I know what this video is, or even though what people know what this video is and stuff. So it was really nice. I actually enjoyed every second of it. Especially the moments where I had to enact the scream of horrendous monsters, even though I didn't do it all the time, but it was nice. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. This event was really, really cool. In the comments, comment what was your favorite part when you played through this event, and as well as who was the MVP of this entire event. And this is something I'm gonna do. I don't know if others have been doing it, but this event, who do you think was the MVP? Me personally, I think the MVP was I would say a Miranda. She had fear when during the invasion of the Ark, because this was after the invasion of the Ark. She manned up. She was able to stand up, get back on her feet, and decide to work harder. You know, that's great. I love that. I love the motivation to work harder now. I love it. Now, I think that's gonna be it. My name is Raymill. Hope you guys take care of yourselves and stay beautiful. Take care of yourselves. Peace.